With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
And we're close to reaching the 30th season of the WNBA. What a milestone.
And the stability we currently have, it's just so important. The league is in a great place. Plus, guys, it's continuing to grow.
Yeah, the W is on very solid ground. And as you said, Tim, I think we just keep getting bigger.
And the Sky start out with the ball.
Outside, Reese.
Pass to Atkins. Vandersloot, she's covered by Clark. Beyond the arc. Dives for it. Chicago the rebound. Vandersloot with it. The three is up. Hits the three-point bomb.
I love when Vandersloot lets it fly without hesitating. This is where she's most dangerous.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Vandersloot. Outside, Carter. Down low. Mitchell grabs the board.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
Pass to Carter. Carter a screen. Now here's Vandersloot, guarded by Howard. Just 4 to shoot.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark with the three.
Good. First shot, first basket.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Carter. Connects from three-point range.
Love watching Kennedy Carter come down and bury a three of her own. A terrific response to the opponent.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. You know, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Now here's Carter. Inside.
Cardoso.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Boston sets a screen.
Here's Mitchell. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Carter misses. Indiana trailing. Bonner outside.
Pass to Boston.
Mitchell.
Yes. Great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Superb work inside for Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Now Atkins.
Cardoso. She's guarded by Boston.
And stolen by DeWanna Bonner.
Pass to Boston.
Clark.
Back to Boston.
6 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Drops in the tray.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Pass to Carter.
Screen by Cardoso.
And Kennedy Carter, here we go.
Boston with it.
Vandersloot covering. Mitchell with it. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. No one near her. And it's good off the back rim and in.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Pass to Atkins.
Now Cardoso. Screen by Cardoso.
Here's Carter. 2 points. That one goes in.
They were close to a shot clock violation, but Carter's awareness was on point.
Clark outside.
They grab their own miss.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
Now here's Carter. 5 points in the game. The shot's good.
What agility from Carter, able to blow by the defense and get to her shot.
The Fever leading. And here is Mitchell. She's got 9.
Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
No good on that
And coaching so difficult in this league. What do you think is an underrated skill for head coaches?
Motivation. I mean, there are so many games. The travel is difficult. So having your team at close to 100% is big, making sure they're locked in.
And I think it's rotations and fitting the pieces together. You want to find out what the best combinations are, because it's about more than just throwing talent out there. And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Hole. Mitchell. Howard the screen. To the inside. And stolen by Atkins. Here's Banham. She's covered by Clark.
Now here's Onyenwere.
And it's Chicago with another.
What makes Onyenwere so dangerous, inside, outside, in between, he'll score it from all 3 levels.
Outside Howard. Back to Mitchell. Clark. Off the mark there with the 3. Now here's Atkins. She's covered by Mitchell. Nurse outside. Banham. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kia Nurse. And that makes it a tie ball game. Dantas outside. To the paint. Mitchell right side. Clark. Pass to Hole. Clock at 6. Now here's Mitchell. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
Now here's Nurse. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Good on the triple.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Mitchell with it. Defended by Atkins. Caitlin Clark with room. And there the Fever with another bucket.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
There's the 3. Banham, no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Fever ahead. They're up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Strong effort by them defensively. Good pressure being placed on the offense and the ball.
Absolutely. They've been the more intense team, and their defense has been swarming early on like a beehive.
Here's Colson. Boston outside. With some arc. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. The Sky Trail.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Now here's Hull. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
Here's Banham.
Right side Reese.
Pass to Williams. So they take the lead.
Great job to orchestrate from that close to the hoop.
The Fever trailing. Bonner outside.
Boston sets a screen.
And it's DeWanna Bonner with the 3.
From beyond the arc, DeWanna Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Now here's Nurse. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Hull with the ball. Defended by Nurse. DeWanna Bonner for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off a bit, but when in rhythm, he is better as a shooter.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Both teams will make substitutions.
And a regular here at Fever games, Tyrese Halliburton happy with what he's seen so far.
He's a big-time WNBA fan. When Indiana got the #1 pick in the 2023 draft and selected Aaliyah Boston, Tyrese was the first to welcome Boston to Indiana.
Now here's Allen.
From the arc. Jefferson, no good. Bonner outside. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll go to the sky.
The ball goes to Chicago.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Williams sets the screen. Now here's Jefferson. Tight defense on her. Down low. Williams. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And everyone knows that Nurse can shoot it from distance. She likes to shake free from beyond the arc.
Pass to Bonner. Just 5 to shoot. Watches it. And the ball out of play. The Sky will have it.
Sky ball. Checking in for Chicago. Cardoso. Kennedy Carter.
Chicago in the lead. Jefferson outside. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. Hits on Kelsey Mitchell.
So slippery with the ball. Jefferson figures out ways to beat defenders.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And that one misses.
And after a fantastic rookie season, Mariah Jefferson has bounced from team to team.
She finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting back in 2016, but since then, she's played for about half the league.
And she's good on the second.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity. What body control from Carter there, showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
To the paint, here's Mitchell. The second chance effort, good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Bonner outside. Now Mitchell. She's got 15. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Sky will have it. The Sky making a switch here. Now here's Carter. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Carter. This one for 3. Turner grabs the board. So it's Indiana now. Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. Goes back up.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Number 1 for Indiana, Aaliyah Boston. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, we know not every team in the league is a title contender. So what's the key for teams in the rebuilding process, Brian?
Your scouting department really matters, because if you're a losing team, your draft picks, whether first or second round, will play.
Yeah, and I'll throw in luck as well. I mean, those ping pong balls going your way, winning the lottery, getting the first overall pick. You can add an Asia Wilson, an Aaliyah Boston, and when you add a player of that value, that can change your fortunes pretty quickly.
Pass to Vandersloot. Jacks up a 3.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
So it's Indiana now. Mitchell.
Covered by Cardoso.
Clark with it. Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3.
Cardoso gets the board. Pass to Reese.
Here's Atkins. Now Carter. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. Mitchell outside. Clark right side. Bonner on the wing.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Carter to screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Vandersloot. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, I knew Vandersloot wouldn't let that 3 go. She's too competitive not to fire back.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Good.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Gritty, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Now here's Carter. 9 points in the game.
Screen by Cardoso.
Right side Carter. Inside. And that one's good. Atkins.
give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Clark outside, and she's good on the 3-ball.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. She's also always willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Atkins. Reese. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. Screen by Cardoso. And Kennedy Carter, here we go.
Constantly putting pressure on the defense. Carter is known to attack off the bounce, a difficult player to check.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the future Carter has in this league is promising. She's a talented guard with a commendable work ethic.
Good on the second free throw. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mitchell. And they double up Kelsey Mitchell. Luana Bonner for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Fever ahead, up 5. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. It's been an absolute clinic out there by Kelsey Mitchell.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down. And so far, they haven't found the answer for her. And there might not be one.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Outside Carter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Fever with the lead.
Boston outside.
Clark outside. Pass to Bonner. Mitchell with it. Clark. Vandersloot defending. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3.
And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Carter. Screen by Cardoso. From deep, Ariel Atkins. And the rebound goes to the Fever. The tray. And Kelsey Mitchell gets the 3.
Everyone knows that Kelsey Mitchell can score. So the question is, defensively, how do you slow her down? Well, tonight, they really had no answers.
And stolen by Boston.
Clark outside. Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. And so it's Chicago with it. Nothing yet for them here in the third quarter. Vandersloot, she sinks the 11-footer.
Well, this part of the court, Vandersloot loves it. She isn't afraid to put it in from the mid-range.
Outside Howard. Pass to Boston. Back to Howard. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And so it's Chicago with it. 11-point game. Timeout called to Sky.
And when you talk about Natasha Howard, you have to look at more than those scoring numbers. Her impact goes deeper than that.
But I think sometimes, us as broadcasters, analysts, we can normally measure players a little bit too much with their scoring average. Howard's won 3 titles in major part because of her defense. She's won a Defensive Player of the Year, and she does so many things on the floor that don't show up in the box score.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And she gets it to go.
Tough 2 from Vandersloot. The 1 mixing it up down low.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
Misses the 3. Sky trail. Carter with it. She's got 10. Vandersloot, she's covered by Clark. 5 to shoot.
Outside Reese.
That 3 off the mark. So it's Indiana now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Howard the screen.
Clark outside. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game, and she's hoisted up 11 so far.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Outside Atkins. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Howard the screen.
Caitlin Clark outside. Atkins grabs the board.
Up top, Reese.
Guarded by Howard. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
It's been Vandersloot's game so far. Her tenacious play on offense has been very productive, with no signs of stopping.
Pass to Mitchell. Bonner. Clark with it. Floats one up. Yep, that goes.
That's the unselfishness coaches love to see. If defenses lock in on Bonner, she's more than happy to distribute.
And here's Reese.
Outside Carter.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Picked by Reese.
To the inside. And fouled that time, and she'll get 2 shots at the line.
So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
And the Sky making a change here. She hits both from the stripe.
And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
You can't just let a player like Kia Nurse get comfortable because she shoots it well on catch and shoots.
Clark outside. Past a hole. Now here's Clark. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Banham. 5 points in the game.
Screen by Cardoso.
And here's Ariel Atkins outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Outside Howard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Banham, she's covered by Mitchell. That one drops for her.
Great ball movement from Ariel Atkins, showing a willingness to get her teammates involved.
Timeout called the Fever. And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
Deciding to change it up. Here's Colson. She's covered by Jefferson. To the middle.
Boston with the bucket.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
And Tim, talk about an immediate impact. Michaela Onyenwere earning Rookie of the Year honors back in 2021.
Yeah, winning it for the Liberty back in 2021. However, she was traded away before the 23 season when the Liberty were looking for some cap space to build that final super team. But Michaela's done a great job taking that in stride and continuing to play at a high level.
The Fever making a switch here. And that's good as she hits both shots.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever
That brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the fever as well.
Now here's Jefferson. Defense right on her. Allen. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 3. Over Boston. Williams can't get it to go.
That's a shot she has to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Fever on top. They lead by 7. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Now here's Jefferson. Williams. Shoots over Dantas. Williams can't get it to go. The Fever leading. Mitchell. She's covered by Jefferson. Here's the 3. Shot by Mitchell. No good.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Allen. And that one good.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense. That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
And here we go.
Here's Cunningham.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and, of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Inside. Here's Banham. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from DeWanna Bonner. Outside Cunningham. Hull. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Jefferson. And again, it's Indiana converting.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits in the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Wade. She's covered by Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jefferson. Chicago again missing. Now here's Cunningham. She's covered by Allen. Now here's Hull. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Allen with the rebound. Pass to Banham to end the run. Cans it from downtown.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Dantas with it. Williams there. Down low. Here's Bonner. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It goes on Michaela Onyenwere.
Love the fearless attitude from DeWanna Bonner inside. You can't be afraid to battle around the rim.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And so she hits both. Here's Chicago now. They trail by 11. Outside Williams. Here's Cardoso. Pass to Atkins. Stolen by Bonner. Boston. Here's Colson. Vandersloot defending. Shot clock at 5. Now Bonner launches a 3. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Check out Bonner's explosive scoring ability. If defenses don't adjust, she's good at taking advantage.
Screen by Cardoso.
Here's Vandersloot. Mila Cardoso open. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, if there's somebody open on the court with the same jersey on, Vandersloot will find her incredible court vision.
Pass to Boston. Bonner, defended by Atkins. And there it is.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Atkins with it. Williams sets the screen. Takes the three. And it's Atkins missing. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
They get the rebound. On offense, here the Sky. It's a 14-point game. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, will outwork Ariel Atkins. She's passionate about the game and genuinely wants to do well.
Timeout called the Fever. Here's Clark. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
A quality passer at her position. Howard enjoys finding her teammates in their spots.
Pass to Reese.
Outside Atkins. Clock at 6.
Screen by Cardoso.
And it's Atkins missing.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Clark outside. Goes back up. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 16. Carter a screen. Pass to Vandersloot. And a miss there on the triple. Clark outside. Howard. Back to Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
From outside, off the mark. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Atkins. Here's Carter. No look on that one. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Now Mitchell. Clark. Vandersloot defending. Clark with it. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Out to the left wing. Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered by Clark. The kick out to Carter. Over Mitchell. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Clark with it. Now Atkins defending. Pass to Mitchell. Up top, Bonner. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Screen by Cardoso.
The Fever pull it in. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that'll wrap it up.
Your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.